Good evening, everybody. You are watching My Ninja Turtles channel. We have a great show for you tonight. Very excited to be back here with you tonight on a Turtle Tuesday. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to get to, so we're going to get right to it. It's going to be a busy show. So hold on to your shells. We're talking about Seth Rogen. We're talking about a Nendoroid Krang. We're talking about W.A.S.H and Nick Fuentes. We're going to go over the 2012 show news. And we're going to look at some fan art. So hold on to your shell. Get excited, and let's go! Welcome to My Ninja Turtles channel. This is the Ninja Turtles Show, your weekly live stream every Turtle Tuesday.
Cowabunga!
We're covering Ninja Turtles news, toys, cartoons, movies, comics, video games, and more. Whatever the shell we want. Old Turtles and new Turtles.
Pizza heaven!
It's gonna be a great show. Gonna be a great show. Wanted to let you know before we get started, I do a live stream every Tuesday and every Saturday. So make sure to like and subscribe. Follow along, Mutation Nation. Follow along. If you'd like to see more Ninja Turtle videos like this, we have live streams, YouTube shorts, scripted uploads, and all sorts of Ninja Turtles content, whatever you're into. And like I said, a live stream every Tuesday and every Saturday. So make sure to like and subscribe here on youtube.com/MyNinjaTurtles channel and also rumble.com/MyNinjaTurtles channel. Very exciting stuff. Happy to have you here on another Turtle Tuesday. Happy to have you here. Last Saturday, actually, while we're speaking about the Saturday live streams, I wanted to mention we had a little gobble gobble Ninja Turtles celebration for Thanksgiving last Saturday. It was TMNT, stood for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turkeys, last Saturday. And we talked about the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And we talked about some really cool stuff, and I wanted to pass along a few things. I wanted to follow up on a couple things. Even though the video is done, I wanted to follow up. We talked about the 1991 Macy's Day Parade where these turtles were featured. They look kind of nice. They look like the old original action figures. They don't look like the Jim Henson 1990 movie or Secret of the Ooze. They have a unique look. And someone in the comments pointed out, great viewer, RJ Pup Cartoons pointed out that these costumes for the 1991 parade are very similar. They might also be the same costumes to the Ninja Turtles Special Operation Blue Line. I'm not sure if you've seen Operation Blue Line. It was like an educational PSA from 1990. And could be true. Let me show you the video here from 1990. Oh, gotta take my pilgrim hat off. So this is Operation Blue Line, and RJ Pup Cartoon says they may be the same costumes. So here you go. Here's a little quick clip.
It's right over here. All right, now, according to this map, the RTD Central Control Facility is 2 miles from here.
No problem. We can take a bus the rest of the way.
Better step on it, guys.
Hey, Michelangelo, aren't you buying a ticket?
Don't have to, dude. I already bought an RTD monthly pass.
So there you go. The costumes are very similar. They have that 1987 action figure kind of look. Pretty cool, pretty interesting. And we also talked about the 2012 float in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It looks really cool, really great job on these floats, really interesting design and everything. So just wanted to share these with you, and we talked about the Rise float as well. One thing I forgot to mention though, this Leonardo balloon, this doesn't come from the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, but it's a very cool Leonardo balloon. And it looks really great. 45 feet tall, inflatable, helium. Oh, SR Striker mentions for Operation Blue Line, they had the same voice actors from the 1987 show. Yes, they did. Very cool that they got the same voice actors. So this awesome Leonardo balloon, 45 feet tall, not in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, but this would be great to see in any parade. I would be happy to see this in any parade. So the next thing I wanted to follow up on is another old video we went over. A few weeks ago, a few shows ago, we talked about the Nendoroid figures. These come from the Good Smile Company, the Nendoroid figures. And they've got a unique look. They've got a real cute look. They have the big face, big giant, like anime face almost. And they've got a really nice look. And the thing is, they come with a stand. They have to be attached to a stand, otherwise they topple over. And they look really cool, a lot of cool details on these. And over the past week, the Good Smile company that puts out these Nendoroid figures, look at all these figures, by the way. There are so many anime figures, and it's funny to see the Ninja Turtles right in the center. It's all these anime-style figures, and then the 4 Ninja Turtles. But this company announced, in addition to all these anime figures, they are making a Krang figure to go with these Nendoroid turtles. So it's pretty exciting that they're adding another figure to this line. This line has only been announced, though. There's no pre-orders for the turtles or for Krang. It's only been announced. And the turtles are a little less than 4 inches tall. They're painted plastic. So that Krang must be maybe 6, 7, 8 inches tall, 9 inches, I don't know. But they have good sculpts, they have a cool design. These pictures aren't the best quality, but they're really interesting pictures. I thought these were cool little toys, cool Nendoroids, cool figures. A little bit of an alternative to a Funko Pop style figure. Pretty exciting. So just wanted to let you know about these Nendoroid figures and follow up on that. I haven't said hey to anybody in the chat yet, I'm sorry. Who do we have in the chat? Gen X Catholic, Pickle Pap, Big and Soft Raffy, Mr. Turtle, SR Striker, Nordic Frost. How's it going, everybody? Thank you for joining me at this special time on a Turtle Tuesday. So those are the Nendoroid figures, and another video I wanted to follow up on. We're kind of taking care of some old business here. We're following up on some stuff. Following up on some old videos. Another video I wanted to follow up on is the Nick Fuentes video I posted a while back in July, I think, or August. Nick Fuentes and Ninja Turtles. Nick Fuentes is he's a live streamer. He's a controversial political live streamer, and I made a video about him and the Turtles a while back. He spoke about the Ninja Turtles on his show, and I made a video about it. So let me play you a quick clip here from his Ninja Turtles video so you can be refreshed.
Who was the one with the orange bandana or the orange mask and he liked pizza? I would be him. What's up, dudes? Let's get pizza. That would be my favorite Ninja Turtle. Or I'd be Raphael. Yeah, I'd be like Raphael. I kind of feel like a kinship with all of them.
So that was a clip from the Nick Fuentes Ninja Turtles video, and I'm not sure if you've seen the news recently. Nick Fuentes has been hanging out with Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, the musician and artist and entrepreneur. Nick Fuentes has been hanging out with Ye, and this is going to tie into Ninja Turtles eventually. The two of them, Nick Fuentes and Ye, have been making a little bit of news recently. You can see here they were on TMZ, MSNBC, Fox News, all sorts of stuff. Donald Trump goes off on Kanye over Nick Fuentes' dinner. So it's been a little bit of controversy, and the two of them here, they're actually on their way to the Timcast podcast, Timcast, Tim Pool news show. I actually did a video.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I did a video about Timcast as well a while back, Tim Pool and Ninja Turtles. So all these characters are coming together in the news, and I've made Ninja Turtles videos about most of them. So I thought that was interesting to see. Here's a clip from the Timcast video as well.
I still remember the cheat code from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 on Nintendo. BA, BA, up, down, BA, left, right, BA, start. Why do I remember that?
So that was a clip from the Timcast video. And you could see the three guys on the plane here, Nick on the left, Ye in the center, and then Milo is on the right. I think Milo's like their campaign manager. Nordic Frost says it's Ye now. Pardon me, it is Ye now. And Milo is on the far right-hand side of the screen. He's like the campaign manager. Kanye West announced that he is running for president, essentially. So Milo spoke about it, the campaign manager, and he had something interesting to say, and this is where it ties into Ninja Turtles. So here's a clip from Milo, who is on the private jet with Nick Fuentes, Ye, and he's the campaign manager. Here's a clip from Milo talking about Ye being reinstated on Twitter.
What do you think about Elon Musk finally reinstating him back on Twitter?
Well, he is our Leonardo. When I say he's our Leonardo, the point is he has authentically mastered multiple disciplines.
So did you hear that? Did you hear him say he is our Leonardo? So I heard that and I got excited. He may be talking about Leonardo da Vinci, of course, but he didn't specify Leonardo da Vinci. He just said Leonardo. He left it open. If you listen again.
What do you think about Elon Musk finally reinstating him back on Twitter?
Well, he is our Leonardo.
Dramatic pause. He is our Leonardo. So is he talking about Leonardo da Vinci, or is he talking about the leader of the Ninja Turtles? I wanted to show you another clip. All the guys are wearing blue all the time. So maybe they're hinting at something else. Maybe this is going to be our first pro Ninja Turtles presidency if Ye is being elected. Fire Rises says definitely he was talking about Ninja Turtles. I agree. Mr. Turtle says what a crazy analogy. SR Striker says President W.A.S.H. Maybe you think it's a stretch, but Leonardo is a leader as well, just like the president would be a leader. And Milo even wrote about it on his Telegram here. He wrote, I am blessed to be getting to know Ye, who is our Leonardo. Now, is he talking about Leonardo da Vinci? Is he talking about Kanye West as a leader, like Leonardo the Ninja Turtle? Maybe Kanye West is our Leonardo. Fire Rises, it's all coming together. Big and Soft Raffi, conspiracy theory, yes. We're onto it here before anyone else, and I searched for a Kanye West Ninja Turtles song. Not really there. A little bit of a stretch. Of course, this is all a little bit of a stretch. Let's be honest, it was a slow Ninja Turtles news week, and I'm working with what I have. I heard someone say Leonardo. I made a whole segment about it. But I searched for Kanye West Ninja Turtles songs, and there aren't really any of them that I could find. But he was in a super group about, in like 2008 with Pharrell and Lupe Fiasco, called Child Rebel Soldier, and Lupe Fiasco mentions the Ninja Turtles in a song. So here's a clip featuring Kanye West, Lupe Fiasco, and Pharrell.
Carrera, raised in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle era.
So there you go. It all comes full circle. Kanye West is our Leonardo. Child Rebel Soldier, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle era. And I searched for Kanye West and Ninja Turtles, and I saw a couple memes. Really not that great, really kind of stale. But Kanye West out here making shoes for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I also saw this one, Ye, looking like my homies from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. That's Kanye on the left. He would wear a mask. At certain times, he would wear this mask, and some people thought it looked like the thugs at the beginning of Secret of the Ooze. So that is the story. That is the follow-up about Tim Pool and Ninja Turtles, Nick Fuentes and Ninja Turtles, and everything that's been going on in the news recently. So I just wanted to share that. A little bit of a stretch, a little bit of a slow news week, but I thought you may be interested in that. A little bit of a follow-up to some of our previous videos and previous segments. And another follow-up. We've talked about the 2012 show before. Big fans of the 2012 show here. And I wanted to pass along a little bit of news about the 2012 show. They've got some cool news. The DVD comes out in a week of the complete series. First time the whole series has been released on DVD in its entirety, in one package, $33.99. Pre-order now. Going to be released on December 6th. So, pretty exciting news for fans of the 2012 show. A lot of fans of the 2012 show out there. And an interesting thing about the 2012 show, another thing about it, is it's coming to Paramount Plus. Season 3 is finally coming to Paramount Plus. They've been slow rolling this out. They've been adding it season by season. Season 1 was available. Season 2 was available. Now Season 3 will be available on Paramount Plus on December 21st. A couple weeks after the DVD is being released. So, like I said, things are looking up for the 2012 show. I think 2012 fans are celebrating all over the place. Ninja Turtles 2012 fans are happy about this news. And they're celebrating. It's good news. It's good to be able to stream the show again. And it's nice that the DVD is coming out for anybody that buys DVDs. So moving on to another piece of new news. A piece of new news. We've talked about it before. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Coming out August 4th, 2023. It's going to be the Seth Rogen produced Ninja Turtles movie coming out next year. And we haven't really heard too much about it. We haven't really heard too much from Seth Rogen. We know that it's going to be focusing on the teenage aspect. Here's some concept art. Some possible leaked concept art from Mutant Mayhem. And we know it's going to be focusing on the teenage aspect and fitting in and being awkward. We know they're going to be using teenage voice actors. And over the past couple weeks, there's been some news. Seth Rogen did an interview about that new movie he's a part of. And he also talked about the Ninja Turtles movie. And I'll read it to you. It's a pretty interesting interview. He only mentions the Ninja Turtles at one portion. And he says, Seth Rogen says, "You know, movies take so long to make and they're so hard to make that we found that unless you deeply care about what they are about, you just burn out on them sometimes. And therefore, the more personal they are, the more you can tie them into yourself, the better they are often, pardon me." Seth Rogen continued, "It's funny, I'm making this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie right now, and we found a way to make it deeply personal. It's a teenage movie. We're putting a lot of our own feelings of awkwardness and insecurity and a desire to belong and be accepted and all that into the movie. And it makes it fun. And as I sit around with other people working on it, I'm like, we found a way to care about this, which is great." So it's a pretty interesting interview, and it's kind of revealing interview. The last sentence, I saw some people commenting about the last sentence, "We found a way to care about this." And I saw this was a concern for some people. It's a little bit of a concern for me as well. They're like 6 months into production, and they're just kind of finding a way to care about it now. They didn't care about it before he started making the movie. He didn't care about the Ninja Turtles when he accepted the project. He's just now finding a way to care about it. He had to trick himself into caring about it. So that worried me a little bit. I also read in the interview that he has about a dozen projects going on right now in production. And even though he says it's deeply personal, when you have a dozen projects and you're 6 months into it, and you're finally just saying, "We found a way to care about this," it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit awkward. So I'm happy they care about it. I'm happy they found a way to care about it, but maybe they should have found a way to care about it a little earlier. So that's the news about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem in theaters August 4th, 2023. Oh, one of the things I forgot to mention earlier when I was talking about that random news that kind of loosely tied in to Ninja Turtles about Nick Fuentes and Ye and Milo. You know, these guys are pretty rebellious. They're controversial. They're taking risks. And I was reminded in a weird way of Kevin and Peter, the creators of the Ninja Turtles. They were rebellious and they took risks as well. They went their own way. They self-printed their first comic book. They did it on their own with their own money. It was black and white. They went against the grain. And they didn't go to DC. They didn't go to Marvel. They took a risk and they did it their own way. They carved their own path, and they were outsiders. They were outcasts. And just like the Ninja Turtles, Kevin and Peter are kind of anti-heroes as well, to an extent. They had to go their own way. They had to be rebellious. And I noticed some similarities with Nick Fuentes and Ye and Milo as well. They're certainly rebellious. They're certainly going their own way. And they've been banned off a lot of stuff. I know Nick Fuentes is banned off pretty much everything. Very controversial. He's an outsider. He's an outcast as well. And the Turtles have to hide. The Turtles have to hide from the people they've sworn to protect. The Turtles have to hide in the sewers. They're not allowed to show their faces in public. And I was thinking, you know, a lot of people, if they saw a Ninja Turtle in real life, they'd probably think it's a monster as well. And a lot of people say Nick and Kanye, they're toxic, they're radioactive. And I was thinking about the ooze. You know, people say they're radioactive. The ooze is toxic as well. And it mutated the Turtles into the Turtles. So it's interesting how the ooze is radioactive. And it can, you know, it can be good for you. It can turn you into a Ninja Turtle, or it can turn you into Mutagen Man. It can be good or bad. Not everyone that gets mutated, not everyone that's radioactive or toxic turns into a superhero. So just found a few parallels. Big and Soft Raffy's making fun of me. Teetles, I know I can't talk. But thought of a few parallels between Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman and the Ninja Turtles and Nick Fuentes and Ye. And like I said, it's a little bit of a stretch. Slow news week. So I heard someone like Leonardo made a story about it. So next thing I wanted to talk about is another story following up on. A couple weeks ago, we talked about AshwinDraws. This is an artist who does some fan art and some interesting fan art. Really cool, unique style. With the fan art, you can see Toka, Razor, Sewer Samurai Leo, PandaCon, all sorts of cool characters here. Ground Chuck at the bottom. And I searched for AshwinDraws a little bit more. I was just searching around and I stumbled across something that I wanted to share with you. This is his version of Leonardo, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Mr. Turtle says his stuff is really good. Here's his rock and roll turtles, punk turtles, and just some other little portraits and work he's done. I searched for his stuff and I found his Etsy. I didn't know AshwinDraws has an Etsy, and he's from Copenhagen, Denmark. And his name is Visser, and he sells prints and stuff on Etsy. I wasn't aware of this. He has a bunch of cool stuff on there. I also found his Instagram, and it looks like he's a senior graphic designer at the Lego Group. So this guy does graphic design for Legos. And I don't know if he does the box art or, you know, commercials or whatever, but it's neat to see that this guy who does this cool Ninja Turtles art is multi-talented. He has a regular day job, he's creative at his day job, and he's creative with his Ninja Turtles art. And his Instagram is full of awesome pictures. Scratch, Scaletail, Worm, Dracula Dawn, Mummy Raph, all sorts of cool pictures, all sorts of cool art. And the guy's really talented. And the thing I wanted to show you most of all, the reason I wanted to talk about AshwinDraws again, is because he did a version of his style of The Last Ronin. And it looks so good. It looks so unique. It looks so cool. And some of the other figures look a little bit formulaic almost. Some of them, they all kind of have the same pose to an extent. And even though this one has the same pose, it just looks really unique. And I wanted to share it. The Last Ronin. Really cool. So I just wanted to share that with you and give a little plug to AshwinDraws. Go follow him on Instagram or Etsy, whatever you do, and tell him My Ninja Turtles sent you. The next thing I wanted to talk about, final thing coming up to talk about, is another fan artist, Leah Nardo, XX Silver _ Leah XX. This is another fan artist, and I wanted to share with you. Looks like she has an Instagram as well. And she has a style I don't usually gravitate towards. She has this real cute, like cutesy anime feminine style, I guess you could say. And I don't usually gravitate towards this style, but her stuff is really good and it looks really nice. And I just wanted to share it with you because it looks so cool. They're really like cute Ninja Turtles, but there's something so interesting and well done about them. Even though they're simple, they're really well done and they have a lot of character and personality. And they're just unique enough where they look like a unique set of turtles. I think they might be modeled after the 2012 show. SR Striker says, have you been on DeviantArt? I'm aware of it. Yeah, I've seen that. I bet there's a lot of fan art on there. A lot of fan art on there. A lot of artists on DeviantArt. A lot of crazy stuff. And some of these figures are really unique. The turtles are wearing clothes. They look like little kids almost. They look like turtle tots. And they have, you know, like little cat type ears and little cutesy costumes. And I'm not, like I said, this style doesn't really usually speak to me, but these are really well done. You know, stuff with hearts in the background. This is like a, you know, it's chibi, as Mr. Turtle says. It's like that cute Asian anime kind of style of art. And I stumbled across, I searched out her Instagram as well, XX Silver _ Leah XX. And she goes by Leah Nardo. I thought that was such a funny name, Leah Nardo. And they're really cute, really interesting stuff, and a lot of cool stuff on her Instagram as well. A lot of unique drawings and sketches of Ninja Turtles and stuff I thought you should see. A lot of unique takes on everything, and she even has her version of April O'Neil, a little cutesy kid version of April O'Neil, and a little tiny version of Donatello in the palm of someone's hand. So these are just so, I mean, these are just cute. I had to give it up. Not really my style, but cute figures, cute drawings, great Ninja Turtle artwork, great fan art. Little rain boots here. So I wanted to end on a little cute note. Gotta end on a little happy note. But some of these drawings, they have a little bit of edge to them. They're a little tough. Like this scowling Raphael, he looks grumpy. But he looks a little tough. Same with this Donatello. He's got that stern look on his face. They're cute and everything, but they're tough at the same time. So great fan art, cool stuff. Just wanted to give a little shout out to XX Silver _ Leah XX. And this is another one, little Christmas, little holiday themed Ninja Turtle art. And as the fall of the Foot Clan is coming to a close, we're no longer going to be eating Thanksgiving turkey dinner on our pepperoni pizza. We're going to be switching over, after fall of the Foot Clan is over, we're switching over to our winter pizza. Candy canes and peppermints and pepperoni pizza. We're switching over to our winter feast. Goodbye, Ninja Turtle turkeys. And hello to winter. Fall of Foot Clan is over and it's time for pepperoni with peppermint and candy cane pizza now that the holidays are here. So that's it, Mutation Nation. Thank you again for joining me. Hopefully the show worked out okay. Had a little bit of technical difficulties earlier. Had to stretch the content a little thin. Sometimes there just isn't any news and you still have to have a show. So, I guess we're going to be winding down now. I wanted to say thanks for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Hope it was a good show. Sorry we had to meet at a weird time today. A few weeks ago I told you guys I was having internet problems. And actually wasn't having internet problems. I guess I told you guys a lie. Told you guys a white lie. Told you guys a green lie. Actually had a family medical emergency. And for some reason, I didn't feel like sharing at the time. I don't know. This is a Ninja Turtles channel. So I didn't know if my personal family business really affected you guys. I don't know if you guys care. But told you guys a lie. And I don't know why I did that. But it wasn't internet problems a couple weeks ago. It was a family medical emergency. So the show and the scheduling, the family medical emergency is somewhat ongoing at this point. So scheduling may be up in the air a little bit, but wanted to let you guys know about that I told you guys a little green lie a few weeks ago and wanted to say thanks for sticking with me. That's why the timing has been off on some of the shows recently. That's why I've been a little scatterbrained. Maybe shows have been shorter. But wanted to let you guys know, wanted to tell you the truth and wanted to say thank you. T in the chat for thank you for joining me, of course. And the next time you will see me is on Saturday, doing another live stream on Saturday. Do a live stream every Tuesday and every Saturday here on my Ninja Turtles channel. So thanks again for joining me. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys hanging out. And I guess there's just one thing left to say, right? Now that I came clean, it's important to come clean eventually. You're a Ninja Turtle, honor is important, loyalty is important. So I didn't want to deceive you any further. So I had to come clean with the truth, even though it's been a few weeks. Didn't have internet problems a few weeks ago. So thanks again for joining me here on my Ninja Turtles channel. I'll see you on Saturday. I guess there's just one thing left to say, right? Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and share this video. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Ninja Turtles videos like this.